Hola amigos, hoy vamos a visitar una ruta de 7 cascadas, trekking, senderismo, un poco extremo, pero van a ver que la ruta es genial. Vamos a visitar el Salto del Ángel, la Garganta del Diablo, la cueva de los guacharos, vamos a visitar pozos dorados, el Salto del Dragón, el Manto y Cascada la Escalera.
Hey friends, and welcome back to my part 2 video of Jardin, Antioquia, a beautiful little colonial town located just 3.5 hours from Medellin. In part 1 I showed you the best sights and attractions of the town centre, and in this part 2 video I'll be taking you on the most incredible tour of 7 cascades and waterfalls. An unbelievable experience that you're not going to want to miss, so stick around to the end.
My tour group and I were picked up from the Viajeros travel agency at around 8 in the morning and taken in jeep trucks for a 30-minute trip up into the mountains around Jardin town to where this awesome waterfall hiking adventure begins.
Pantanos, hay que pasar río con soga. Deben tener buena actitud mental y física. Cualquier cosa, el guía también, les colaboramos también. El recorrido son de aquí a donde vamos a ir a la Salada, son exactamente, póngale 10 kilómetros, 10 de camino, son exactamente 6 horas según como andemos. Almorzamos donde ustedes quieran. Cuando les dé hambre, me dicen.
To walk for 12 kilometers. Lucky I'm still fit.
The hike starts off nice and easy as we made our way into the dense rainforest, and the group that I was with seemed to be happy and in good spirits for what would turn out to be a somewhat challenging hike ahead of us. But don't let that put you off if you're considering doing this tour, because trust me, what lies ahead is well worth the effort. I'm about to show you some of the most incredible waterfalls and scenery I've seen in Colombia so far. By the way, expect to get wet and muddy, so dress appropriately and bring some sunblock.
This is so much fun. Love it.
And not long into the hike, we reached the first waterfall of the day, the stunning 50-meter high Salto del Ángel, or Angel Waterfall in English, which really is an impressive sight, and apparently if you view the waterfall from directly in front, it looks like an angel, hence the name. Next we crossed some rivers by rope, which looks easier than it was, but it all added to the fun and no one was complaining. Everyone was just genuinely having a great time. The next jaw-dropping sight, which we could overlook from high up on a cliff top, was the incredible Garganta del Diablo, which means the devil's throat in English, an awesome point in the rainforest where 2 waterfalls meet and drop off tens of meters below. It was amazing. No camera can do it justice, so you'll have to come here and see it for yourself. The next waterfall and cave that we visit is definitely the hardest to get to. It takes a bit of climbing up and down rocks and cliff faces, but I promise you it is absolutely worth the effort, as you're about to see.
Seriously guys, this is my first oh my god moment. This looks incredible. Let's have a look.
The cave of the guacharos and the awesome roaring waterfall that crashes down into it is, in my opinion, the highlight of the tour. It was literally breathtaking. The small cave is named after some local birds called guacharos, and from the cave you can catch these awesome views of the waterfall from all angles. I really love this part of the tour, and I'm sure you will too. we continued on, all of us now a little tired by the way, to a little spot where we could sit down and enjoy the lunch which was included in the tour. My lunch was actually a vegetarian lunch that I'd requested, and to be honest, it was pretty good and very filling. A good energy boost for the rest of the hike ahead. Both regular or vegetarian meals are provided, just let the travel agency know your preference at the time you book the tour. Next stop was the Pozos Dorados or Golden Pools, which lie at the base of Salto Dragon or Dragon Waterfall, another very pretty waterfall along the way.
Very impressive. This is great. What an awesome adventure. This has been so cool. A few little battle scars along the way, some scratches and so on, but well worth it. I think I've lost a pair of shoes now as well. I mean, they're completely destroyed, but well worth it. You've got to do this trip if you come to Jardin. Amazing, amazing, amazing. 5 stars so far.
As we reached the final leg of the trip, we passed by some more amazing scenery. And we passed through a field of plantain trees to reach the last waterfall of the day, which is also one of the best, called the Cascada la Escalera, or the Ladder Waterfall, a stunning 60-meter waterfall with pools of water at the base where you can refresh and wash off at the end of the long hike. It's a memorable sight to finish the tour. And then it was time to head back into Jardin town, catching some views of plantain and coffee farms along the way. As this was my last afternoon in beautiful Jardin, I decided to walk around and see some more sights as the sun began to set. And took more photos of the pretty colourful streets. And then the next morning when I woke up after a night of heavy rain, I was able to catch some last shots of Jardin shrouded in morning fog, and it looked magical. I will definitely be back, and I highly recommend that you add Jardin to your Colombia itinerary. You won't regret it. More information about Jardin and this waterfall tour is in the description box below the video.
Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a like and leave me a comment. I have plenty more content coming up very, very soon. See you in the next video.